Alright folks, ScoutMaster log day 45, June 14th. We literally just talked about this right before I filmed, and then I started thinking about something else and got through it quicker. But yeah, day 45, June 14th. We are camped. I'm being super lazy right now. I could actually show you where we're camped. But yeah, I guess you can watch the videos. I'll show you. You guys are patrons. Oh, look at a magpie. We're camped at a very cool shelter, the last shelter in PA. Ohio border is 4 miles that way. Did about a 26 and some change, like right below a 27-mile day today, and nothing but time, folks. We got here an hour or two ago and wanted to do the ScoutMaster before lost the light.
2 hours ago.
Yeah, it's like 8 o'clock and just been chilling. Set up the tent because there's a little bugs out, but yeah, let's go through the day before the nighttime. Woke up. We actually camped with Munch last night. So Munch, if you watch the video from yesterday and a little bit from this morning today, is the woman that has been surprising us with like awesome trail magic for the past week about. As soon as we got out of the Eleni's in PA, we've seen her twice. But super awesome lady. She surprised us again last night and with a full salad bar, and we're like, you know what? Kick it with us. We would love to have you guys stay with us, and she was like super gung-ho about it. So we shared the shelter with her last night, and this morning we all got stepping together, and we did about 5 miles into the town of Wampum together. And she was, for a day hiker, she was holding a pace. Magpie wasn't cutting back that much, and she was holding the pace. I mean, her legs can move. So I don't know if she does this. I don't think Munch is on Patreon. But in case she does find it, thank you so much for joining us, Munch. Super cool. Just all around like a happy, bubbly person. So we got to the town of Wampum, and when we got there, she wanted to share breakfast together. So we're like, yeah, we got time. We knew we weren't going to push too many miles today because 4 miles is Ohio. And then after that, we have to do like a 10-mile road walk to get to any place feasible to camp. So
it was either 26 or 46.
Yeah, it was
or 36.
Yeah, it was either 26 or closer to a 40. So didn't really need to do the 40, so we didn't. But yeah, it was a good day. We had breakfast at an awesome spot. It was like a stop and go maybe. Forget exactly.
Save a lot or something.
It was like a little corner store that had breakfast in it and really good food. Owner kept making us like not want to pay. Like we would point out these little pizza slices in the case. He's like, no, you don't have to pay, and we paid anyway just because it's
Munch treated us.
Munch treated us to the breakfast, but then we paid for the pizza slices. But it was just the right thing to do. Super cool guy. So we parted ways. And we're gonna actually try to connect with her in another day or two once we get to Lisbon, Ohio, because that's where she's actually from, the surrounding area. I'm talking a lot about Munch. I can keep going through the day, but it was a big focal point. It was really nice sharing some miles with somebody that is passionate about hiking and somebody that's super cool, respectful of our time, respectful of our journey, but also wanted to be a part of it. And that's really cool. You don't find that a lot. A lot of the time with trail magic and trail angels, their heart's in the right place, but they don't think about what the hiker's doing and what the hiker exactly needs. He's like, yeah, we'll take a soda, but we also need to not stop for sometimes 30, 45 minutes. We need to be strategic about how we stop and where we stop. So super respectful. So yeah, we parted ways, and then we kept stepping. To Darlington we were going to pick up Magpie. She sent some 2 things ahead for my birthday that we weren't able to coordinate the time with somewhere else. So we had to go do this new part of the NCT where I found out we think it's giant hogweed. Magpie thinks it's giant hogweed. My body, there's like a 4-mile chunk of trail that they had just blazed in through there, and my body had like an allergic reaction to it. Super itchy, super hot. Like it felt like my legs were just burning up. Wear pants through there. If you do that section, wear pants through there. Then just road walk to Darlington, and really pleasant old old road, paved road, and just kind of cruised, sat into a pace and cruised. It rained on us a lot. Severe thunderstorms were for this area. We got hit by a big bubble, but not like the day before, yesterday. So that was good. Got to Darlington, and we had nothing but time. From Darlington, we had like 6 or 7 miles to the shelter, so we kicked it there for 2 hours. We sat in a gazebo, drank a soda, just enjoyed it, just relaxed. Cute little town, a lot of history, and when we were kicking it there, Magpie picked up the 2 gifts from the post office, but didn't want to open them yet, wanted to save them for camp, so saved them for camp. And yeah, it was nice, just relaxing. Didn't really have a care in the world. Not much was going on. Just sitting in a gazebo, chilling. So after that, we started stepping out the last 6, we thought, but the mileage was a little bit off. I think it was an extra mile to get here, but that's okay. It was a mile. So as we started coming up, we passed this bridge. I think it was like 3 miles back or 4 miles back at this point. And this was the first trail sign that we had passed that had accurate miles. So it said it was 1,051 miles to the eastern terminus, the junction of the Long Trail. And then it said it was 3,655 to the western terminus. And that was the first one that actually was legit about how far we've came. The other ones have always said like 700, 800, 900 because they're not including the extension from 2019. So seeing that sign, Magpie and I both felt like, I don't know, it felt official. It felt like we were actually chewing through it. It felt like the miles finally were not dripping into a bucket that had holes in it. Like with this long of a trail, the mind can't really wrap around how many miles it is. So like we haven't been thinking, of course consciously we know we're on a through hike, but the mind doesn't really tangibly feel that you're getting closer to the end. It's just miles didn't have any numbers. All of a sudden they do again. 1,051 and then only 3,655 to go. Like it feels like that bucket's filling and we're actually chewing through miles on trail. So yeah, it felt good. After that, 3 miles to the shelter, and during that time it just felt like today was a really cool place to be, connected with the trail. And I said this already, like, but also more so, like a better way to describe it is connected with the hike. Connected with the hike as Magpie and I, a couple on this hike, connected in the hike as a through hike, connected in the hike as the NCT, connected in the hike as a scenic trail, just connected to the environments we're passing through. Like, it's really cool. So this video is going on too long. Suffice it to say, from what you've heard today, it was a good day. Magpie's coming into the tent, and that might mean that it's about to get PG-13 with a kiss. PG-13 for y'all. There we go. All right, cool. Good day.